I'm sorry, I keep saying one more, but I have a little book, a creative writing book that I started, and it gives you exercises. I'm hoping to be write for a living at some point in my life, and being that nobody's watching, I will put in here what I did for the exercise today. It says describe someone who makes you angry, explain how they make you feel and why, or finish the thought. If I could change one thing about myself, dot, dot, dot. The other one would have been too easy and I'd have just went off. So I went with if I could change one thing about myself. So here's what I wrote for that. This way I'll get to hear myself say it back and see how it could be improved and such. If I could change one thing about myself, it would be how sensitive I am, which leads directly into a fear of conflict. This combination makes for a stressful, cortisol-filled day. Taken together, it all adds up to what the Bible calls the fear of man, and it is strictly forbidden. Praise Jesus, He bought my soul through forgiveness. But I'm supposed to obey as well. Faith and works, a paradox of life. And becoming aware that it's going to come down to praying, thinking it through, then go and do. And trust Him with what I believe will be the inevitable fallout. Surely if I'm seeking Him with all my heart, I'll get to enjoy His provision on the journey. I so badly need a relationship with Him. The simple fact is, for Him to live in me, I must die. That is, willingly stay on my cross when it's possible to take myself down. He has put me in quite a painful situation, which is making the choice a little more attractive. When the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change, it makes setting out a little bit easier. Can't see it. I've been here before, and I'm starting to recognize a pattern. I'm wondering if it's a distraction. That is, giving up a distraction. The distraction is giving up all my vices in the hope of a miracle. The miracle of a relationship with Him. I'll get this idea and try and inevitably fail to quit nicotine. Then I get down on myself and I'm back to square one. On the other hand, I have tried to set out before and hit nothing but walls. So maybe it is the thing to do, but actually stay the course and take the pain of giving up my vices. Here I'm overthinking and doing nothing. The truth is both of these things need to be done, and it does make sense to give up the vices first. Nicotine addiction, it is no way helpful as a witness for Jesus. The pain of staying the same is constant and increasing. Pain on every side. Why must blessings be so painful? And the process of giving up an addiction is long and hard. A strong, steady pull to give up and go back to the pleasure of the addiction. That's dragging me down and holding me back from what I really want, a relationship with Jesus. Oh, the lies and strength of an addiction. I've been dealing with it all of my life. Snuff at around age 8, here I am at 55. I had a stint of 4 years in my mid-40s when my only addiction was caffeine. A relatively minor one, but an addiction nonetheless. Okay, so the plan. Do the nicotine once and for all, and maybe look for baby steps to take forward in my outward life in the fight against the fear of man. Surely there are good things waiting for me. He has bound Himself to reward those who seek wholeheartedly. He has promised. I must hold on to this promise when the lack of nicotine is trying to talk me into giving up, which it most certainly will. That's it. I feel like it would sound better if I read it better. Okay. Bye-bye.